everybody, welcome back. So for today's video I'm doing yet another makeup declutter. I seem to be doing these quite frequently at the moment, but quite frankly there were some things that I was sitting on the fence about in my previous one. I will link that in the description. Actually, I'll link all of mine in the description bar, I promise. But the thing is, I've just gone through it recently and I've just seen a couple more things that I've tried and not liked, and I know could get so much more use from someone else. So without further ado, we're going to go into this drawer first, and yeah, let's just get on. So in here I've got my concealers, my foundations, sort of like highlighters, bronzers, sort of sprawled all over the place, and then primers and fixing spray. So what I'm going to do is, unlike last time I just went through the drawer as it is, I'm going to take all of my compartments out and put it on my bed, and we're going to go through it. So this is the contents of my first drawer, and straight away in here, which is very bare, I don't have many things. I need to top up on a couple of my favourite primers that I know I love, so then I've got them. I haven't used primer in a very long time, not that it's made much difference actually, but obviously primer is quite a nice step, and there's a couple of affordable ones that I really like. But I'm definitely keeping my Revolution Pro Fixing Spray because it's honestly incredible, and I've gone through like 3 bottles of this. But I'm going to give this away. This is the New Look mattifying primer. It's just not my thing whatsoever. I'm just going to go and get a basket, my giveaway basket, and then this is going to be my stuff to chuck. Hopefully that won't be filled too much, but this is going in there. My foundations has definitely grown since my makeup collection. I've finally got my hands on the Dermacol foundation, so I'm going to be doing a first impression on this very soon. I'm really excited. I've got high expectations. My favourite foundation at the moment, the Revolution Stick Foundation F1. Love that. The Revolution Pro Foundation, first impressions, not fantastic. It's not got the coverage that it claims to have, in my opinion, so far anyway, from what I've tried of it. It says full cover camouflage foundation. To me that screams full coverage insane. Not to me, it's not, but I want to keep trying it. Lottie London, I love. Primark, My Perfect Colour. This is a new foundation I'm going to test out, which is the New Look one. My sponge. Right, this can go to someone because it's a sample from MAC, and I just don't like the foundation. It just doesn't sit well on my skin. This can also be given away. It is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Foundation. I just don't go to it anymore, and I don't really want to chuck it, if that makes sense, because there's still a lot of product in that, and it's not that old. In here, there's not too much to go, to be honest. One thing that, actually I think there's only one thing that can go in here, and that's this. This is such an old favourite of mine. This is like the second one I got. I got it for my birthday last year, I think, from one of my friends at school when I used to be at school. It's crazy to think I haven't been in school for a year. Whoa. But yeah, this is really good. I just don't use it anymore, and I think it can go to a much better home. But I've just got my basics: powder, highlighters, powders, bronzers. So in this drawer I've got all my eye products, or some of them anyway, and there's not too much in here that's going to go, to be honest, because this drawer's probably the one that's got most of the things that I love and use religiously. But I've got single eyeshadows, sort of cream eyeshadows, like stick products. I've got my brow stuff. I've got glitters, which literally none of this is changing, so this compartment won't be coming out. I have got a new purchase from MAC. It is just gorgeous, and there's a couple more I've asked for my birthday, or a gift card if it's easier for my family or whoever. And then I've got mascaras. So yeah, not much is going to change here, but there's definitely a couple of bits that I can see that can go. This is the contents of my eye drawer that I'm actually going through, because the rest of it, there's no need, because there's nothing else I'm getting rid of at the moment, or giving away. So in my brows, that sounds really weird, I've got a new product. I've got the e.l.f. sort of e.l.f. brow / eyeshadow cream, and it's in light brown, and it looks really cool, and it was only £5 from Superdrug, so I was like, I'll give that a go. Freedom, I kept on to this, then decluttered it, and then somehow kept it. So that can go, but that can go in my chuck pile because it's really old. Got my sharpener, tweezers. If I'm honest, like, I do like this, but it is just, it's sort of, it dried up, and I've tried undrying it up, like making it a bit more, I hate this word, but a bit more moist oh, I don't know how to describe it, just a bit more workable, but it just hasn't worked. It is a really good product. They've updated the formula, so maybe that will be better, but that's just gonna go, which is so unfortunate because I love the product. It just won't work anymore. Then I've just got the basics in here, but I'm going to keep all of that because I use it. And then in here, the only thing that I can think of that can be chucked, because obviously I can't give this to anyone, I'm not sharing mascara with anybody, is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. There's not too much product left in this, to be honest, so I don't feel that bad getting rid of it. Or is there? I don't know. But it is something I will not be repurchasing ever because it's just really, really clumpy now. I've been introduced to this mascara, for example. For this one, it is so much cheaper and does so much more of a better job. So that can go in my chuck pile, which is such a shame. In this drawer, I have my more affordable eyeshadow palettes. And actually, surprisingly, after going through it after I did my declutter last time, I've seen some palettes that definitely can get better use elsewhere because I just tend to go for the same sort of thing or the same palettes daily. And there's some palettes obviously I want to keep for experimentation and just videos and just because I'm a collector of makeup, but there are definitely a couple in here that I've just kept for the reason of I'm going to use it someday and just don't. So palettes, I've got so many eyeshadow palettes and there's probably some that I will never use in here, so this can be quite good. I've got a couple of Primark ones. This one I haven't tried yet, but the pigmentation is mad. This is the Berry palette, so that is staying for sure. And so is the Amber palette. Don't know whether I'll be keeping this in the long run because the pigmentation in this isn't as good as the Berry one in my opinion when you swatch it anyway, but I'll be testing those out in a video at some point. Right, this Primark palette. I've been umming and ahhing about this for such a long time. I can even open it because the pigmentation is insane and it's a palette I could see myself getting so much use out of, but I never go towards it. And I think if I'm never going to go towards it now, when am I? But then I think maybe I could. Right, I'm going to put that as like a maybe. I'll put my maybes here. That's my maybe pile. BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel. This is definitely staying. Love that. So is this, because I haven't even tried it yet. Here's the Primark Nudes. So that'll be tested at some point. This, hell yes. This is like my holy grail palette at the moment. Well, one of them. It's a Soph palette, her first one. And if you're wondering, yes, I will be buying her second one. And I will be testing it at some point. And that's the colour name sheet. But I just don't have it in the palette anymore. Okay. This can definitely go. This is like the Resurrection palette and I just do not use this, and yes, so that can just go straight away. I knew that was going. This is another Primark palette and I got this as a gift and oh my god, the pigmentation. Like, look at that. Like, what? And this is just such a handy palette, so I am going to keep that one. Love Conquers All by Revolution, definitely keeping that. And this is a Golden Bar. Now, I just don't know. I'm going to keep it for now. Actually, no, that's going to be a maybe. In the maybe pile. This can definitely go. It's a dupe for the Kat Von D. And I'm just not... Like, it was a gift. And that's why I feel bad for giving it away. But it's in really, really good condition. I've only ever swatched it. And it's just not... I don't know why I asked for it, actually. I thought it looked a lot more me on the website. But not in real life. So that can have a better home. Now I would give this away because it's like my own build your own palette, but I haven't actually had a chance to try these eyeshadows yet, although from swatches they're not fantastic, so I'll keep it for now and see how I get on with it. This is the Revolution Halloween palette from last year and oh my god, just dropped the name thing, but this is incredible. I actually sometimes use it when they're not Halloween because it's just amazing, but I will be buying new Halloween makeup released this year when it comes to it, if you're wondering. So these are the Reloaded palettes. I have all of them. So there is their most famous, like most popular one, Neutrals 2, which I use on the dailies. That's definitely staying. Iconic Fever, which is also an amazing palette. This one, which I've like annihilated, but this is in Iconic Division. And the main reason I bought this, not because it was on offer as well, you know, it was because of the green shades, because I don't really have any palettes with green, and these are amazing, although I've like broken it. This is Vitality, is it? Yeah, Iconic Vitality. The only shades I like in this palette are these two, and I just think keeping a whole palette for 2 shades is a bit insane. So, and Neutrals, the Neutrals 2 sort of have, do you know what I mean? So that can go, because that's never actually been touched. So back onto these. Right. Okay, let's just compare these. Like, I don't know, let's just swatch. Okay. Whoa. Okay, and then let's just swatch. Oh, okay, right. Okay, I'm going to give this palette away, which actually surprises me, but I'm going to give this one away and keep this one because in my opinion the pigmentation is better. And then in here, the only thing I'm going to give away is this, and my colleague has said she'll happily have it even though it's a bit battered because the quality of the other shadows is great. Kiko palette, that can go, but the rest of this is staying. On my beauty Instagram, YouTube page, I'm going to be swatching these glitter junkies on my story soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I like higher end palettes that I'm giving away because I finally found the one that I never use, and this is the one. It is a Too Faced Natural Beauty Travel Palette, so I'm finally doing it. I'm finally going to give away my Urban Decay Afterglow palette because I am not going to touch this, which is such a shame. The packaging is so cool. So yeah, it's finally going, guys. So this is the end result. I'm actually pretty happy with it because I am giving away a bulk of things and I'm really happy about that because I hate chucking away makeup, and I'm only throwing 3 products away, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I'm really excited to give these away and just get rid of them because, and that's not me sounding ungrateful at all, because I know there's probably some people watching this going, oh, trust me, why are you getting rid of that makeup? We'd love it. But it's just because I filter out my makeup collection, which is what I've got to do, because otherwise I'd have like 5 Alex 9 drawers full of it, which is just not practical at all. Because I want to try and keep it to 1, possibly 2 in the future. Hopefully 1, but if not 2, but that is the maximum. And I like, if I get new products, I like sifting out the old ones that I don't go to as much because it just keeps my mind clear and sane. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next vlog or video, whichever one you watch first. Bye.